Hello and welcome back to The Oily Life. If you're new here, my name is Tanya and I run a natural bath and body business called The Oily Life. And I like to share different products I make, how I run my small business, ways you can use essential oils, all those kinds of things on this channel. And today I'm going to bring you along with me as I make a whipped sugar scrub. And you're also going to see where I have a little issue. I tried piping for the first time. I usually just scoop my sugar scrubs into the jar, but you know, I see all these pretty piping that people do, so I thought I'd give it a try. It worked about 75%, 50% of the way, but I did get some of them piped and they look amazing. It's something I'm definitely going to pursue in the future, but there was some issues along the way. So I hope you enjoy coming along with me and seeing the highs and the lows as I make this sugar scrub. Alright, so we are making a lavender whipped sugar scrub. Yesterday I made my whipped foaming bath soap base, and I'll link the recipe down below for you guys. So now I'm just gonna measure out 8 ounces of this base into my stand mixing bowl here. I've really liked making my own base recently. There's a lot of good bases out there on the market. Stevenson's has one, along with Crafter's Choice has a pretty good one, but kind of like making my own because I have control over what goes in it then. And then to our base, we're going to add 6 ounces of sugar, which I have right here. And this is a fine sugar, so it's more of a gentle exfoliation. And then the foaming bath base has some different surfactants in it, so that creates a nice lather and cleanses as well. And then we're going to add our oils. So this is 2 ounces of olive oil, 1 ounce sweet almond oil, a teaspoon of vitamin E, and then I have my Optiphen preservative in here as well. So in she goes. And whipped sugar scrubs are super simple to make. They hold up pretty well in the heat, which is nice. Sometimes if it's super hot out, they'll deflate a little bit on you, but nothing major, at least in my experience. And that light exfoliation is, you know, just great for keeping your skin healthy, getting rid of any dead skin, things like that. Now we're going to add in our Lavender Essential Oil. This is a Bulgarian lavender, which I love. It's my favorite kind of lavender. The 4042 is nice, and I know a lot of people feel like that stays in your products longer and has a more consistent scent, but I just like the earthiness that goes with the Bulgarian lavender. And then I want this to be slightly colored, so we're going to add in just a touch of Purple Vibrance from Nurture Soap, just for that teeny bit of color. That should be plenty. And now basically I'm just going to put it on my stand mixer, let it blend up, whip up. I use the whisk attachment until it's about doubled in size, and then it'll be ready to put in our jars. Alright, so I have everything whipped up here, so the base is ready to go. I'm really happy with the light lavender color. I think that turned out really nice. And the consistency is good on it. So I am going to attempt to pipe this into my jars. I'm just going to use these little 4-ounce glass jars that I got off Amazon. I have never piped before, so we will see how it goes. But I want to give it a try. So, word on the street is the best way to do this is with some press and seal. I just tore that horribly, but that's fine. So I'm going to get my base down on my press and seal here. And we're going to see how this goes. Like I said, I've never done it before. Typically I just scoop it into jars, but I thought I'd try something new and hopefully don't make a terrible mess. I'm assuming all of this is going to fit in the bag because it's a larger piping bag, but guess we'll see about that too. Oh, I got some on the table already. That's alright. Alright, so we're just gonna fold this together and then twist up the end like so, till we have kind of a loaf for sausage. Wipe up some of my mess. Then I have my bag here just with a little, I think it's a star tip, just a little open tip. I'm gonna slide this guy in there. And I apparently made this too thick. Maybe I will have to cut off more. I don't know, guys. We're gonna try again. Now I feel like that's gonna be too big. Yep. Alright, so I am pretty sure I do not have this set up correctly, but we're going to give it a go. So I have my little jar. I'm going to squeeze that in. Just kind of hope for the best. Oh, it's coming out. Well, I'm going to keep going. And that is what she looks like. So it's pretty. I just apparently have no idea how a piping bag works. But we're gonna keep on going, because that's all we can do at this point. Alright, so here is how they turned out. I love these piped ones. Now, I am quite sure there was probably some of you out there cringing and thinking about how horribly wrong that piping was going to go, because I did not have that set up right. And you are correct. So 2 of them ended up not being piped because the piping tip fell out of the bag from whatever I had done. So Let's just go if it was my first time, and I was obviously very not prepared, but I think the piped ones are super pretty. So all I'm gonna do to finish these is I'm gonna add just a touch of gold glitter to the top. I don't want a ton because, you know, people don't want that necessarily on their skin, a ton of it, but just a little shimmer there for these because the piping looks good. So just a touch, not sure if you can see that. And then to these, because they're very plain, I'm just gonna add a little sprinkle of lavender buds. So not too much, that way that's not caught in anyone's drain. But they need a little something since that piping went horribly wrong. So yeah, that's all there is to it. To use these, you'll just scoop a little bit out of the jar, rub it on your skin in the shower, and then rinse it off. It'll exfoliate, cleanse, and then you get the nice soothing smell of that lavender too. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and seeing, you know, as things did not go to plan, as well as the end results. It's been great hanging out with you today, and take care, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.